All right, we should be back now after a temporary malfunction. Let me get you all set up over here. Give me some feedback on this one here, guys. Let me know if there's any issues going on. We'll make sure the chat's going. Okay, so everybody's coming back now again. Everything good with this stream? We had to end the last one and start a second stream because of some glitches apparently that were happening. Probably on YouTube's end, I'm assuming, but I'm hoping this fixes it.
Kevin Park says it looks better.
Answer this. Was it a quality issue last time? Like, was it looking bad, or was it just an issue with the chat?
It's a ninja.
Cool, buddy.
I got it on the good.
I'm just curious as to what the problem was, just so I know for the future.
No, it was okay.
The quality was okay.
No one else is really saying anything other than hi.
Okay. There could be a bit of a delay. Again, let me know what you guys thought of the quality. I need to know why we had to stop the stream. That's important to know.
Too short.
Do you need more moderators?
No, I think we should be fine there.
Brick Boy NL? Can you please reply? Can we ban now? Lego Pool asked that.
Well, I'm sure someone will give you the opportunity to test it. It probably won't be long, guys.
Strake Everything says, Greg, thanks for getting me into Legos again and for inspiring me.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're getting into it and hope you keep making videos. I'm proud of you.
Can Clark do a stream?
He did last night for at least a couple minutes.
No, it wasn't even a couple minutes.
For like 1 minute, Clark had his own live stream last night.
Lego Freak says it's still not working.
Okay, we're just going to keep going.
Hi.
Again, if anyone has any issues with the chat, I would just recommend turning the chat off. I believe that you can watch the video without participating in the chat.
Let's fix them.
Hi, Brazil.
What happened, bud?
George.
Oh, is this
Greg,
blocking
can
you?
you recommend me to make a YouTube Lego channel?
Yeah, if you don't have a YouTube Lego channel, I recommend anyone make it. Even if it's not a Lego channel, share whatever you're passionate with about the world, and I guarantee people will find you eventually. Just keep doing whatever you like to do.
Come to Brick World Chicago this summer.
Yeah, I'm trying to make that happen. We're definitely going to Philly Brick Fest for sure, but we'll see.
What is the worst thing that Clark has done to your Lego?
Well, I'd say the worst thing is when I let him have the Spider-Man Bridge Attack set for quite a while, and it got completely destroyed, so I had to rebuild that. But I was so used to having to rebuild that multiple times over and over again that it really wasn't a huge deal.
Brickstar just donated $15.
Brickstar? Thank you, Brickstar. Appreciate that.
Brickstar. My bad.
It's not Brickstar, it's Brickstar.
Sorry, I saw the T and then it came out.
Brickstar, thank you for the donation. You've done enough for us. You don't have to donate, but I really do appreciate that. We're now, if you guys are following along with the funds here, I know we ended the last stream on this. Before we started this, YouTube said I was at $142.78 for donations, which they take 30% of. So I'm adding 30% on to buy an Epic set. So we were at $185.61, and Brickstar and some other donations here tonight put us over $200. So I really need to make a video on what set we're going to buy because I feel an epic one coming on. Plus BB-8 is, as much as it doesn't look that way, is nearing completion here. But thanks again, Brickstar. If anyone hasn't heard of Brickstar, which I'm sure everyone has, go ahead and over and subscribe to them. You won't be disappointed.
Are you going to make a Thomas channel?
Honestly, Greg's World has turned into the Thomas channel. Every video I make, I said this today when we were streaming, I was like, every video turns into a train video. So maybe that's just what that channel will be. We go through these phases in life, and we're in our Thomas phase right now.
Ask Clark me which Lego set he wants the most out of every single set ever.
Hey, what set do you want out of every single set ever?
Lego friends.
Lego Friends.
Oh.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Can you get the ultimate Batmobile?
Oh, maybe. I actually saw that on a wicked deal one time. I probably should have picked it up when I had a chance. Clark would probably like that one.
It would be awesome if you bought the Downtown Diner.
Downtown Diner is definitely going to be on the list. In fact, we've surpassed the amount of money for that one. I think that's $160. So that one's going to be on the list, and I think that may be one of the least expensive sets that are on there. I'm looking at sets that are between like $150 and I guess Ninjago City is the most expensive one at $350. So we're going to be somewhere in that range. And you guys, I'm just going to talk like you've never heard about this before, but I feel like I've said it like 100 times. What I'm going to do is make a list of like 8 sets that I think you guys really enjoy watching. I'm going to make a video where it's nothing but just a poll. Everyone votes on that. We're going to take the 2 top sets, and then we're going to let all the people that voted on the 8 vote on the 2, and whatever becomes the number 1 is the one that I buy.
If Lego did not exist, what would your hobby be?
I don't know. I love everything about Lego. I love the creation aspect. I just like building. I feel a sense of accomplishment when I have this. But again, my main passion beyond Lego is making videos. So I'd probably just making videos doing other stuff, I suppose. But I like a lot of outdoors things, and that's what I like to do in the summertime.
I don't fix them.
Why
happened?
does Google take 30% of donations? That's way too much. They're
Because
already really rich and they're still trying to juice people for their money. How about
Oh yeah, I don't know. I was blown away when I found out it was 30%. Like I thought, like maybe like 3%, 5% might be fair, but taking 30% of donations, and that's money from people that are like watching YouTube. But I understand this takes a lot of money to run these live streams and stuff. And again, this is a free service that I'm using and you guys are using as well. So I guess that's fair. But again, to counter that 30%, I'm going to pitch 30%. So the money that actually is donated is what's going to be spent on the set that we actually build on the live streams in the future. Do you have his hat?
Clark doesn't really play much with Duplo anymore.
No, once Clark got into playing with this stuff with me, he completely bailed on Duplo for the most part. Although someone told me that they may be sending Clarkman the Lego Duplo Thomas train, so that would be pretty epic.
Yeah, he would probably go nuts.
I mean, if that happens in a video, I picture him just his head's going to explode all over the back. Not literally, but he's gonna lose his mind if he were to get the Thomas Duplo train.
You should make a ta-da shirt.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just a ta-da. I think I am going to make a welcome back shirt since it's how we start all of our videos.
Have your chicken been laying eggs?
No. Wintertime, the chickens don't lay eggs.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too. Thank you, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Too cute.
We pay him for that, by the way.
I had to go up.
What?
I had to go up.
Are you bailing, bro?
You going upstairs, buddy?
I want to go watch something on TV.
You're not going to stay with Dad?
No.
Mommy's down here too.
He's coming up.
Oh, you're trying to steal my ultimate chat person.
I go where you go, buddy.
Oh.
You're coming up, Mom.
This is going to get a lot more complicated here, guys.
You're coming up.
Can you say ta-da, Clark?
Ta-da!
Oh, I messed that up again.
Clark would love the power function trains.
Oh, the power function trains. Don't get me started on that one. Oh, I want to talk about that. You guys know that I got ripped off or whatever with Wild Stores through Groupon. Well, they did give me my money back after I raised a stink. So everything's good there. I got my $85 back, but still, I really wanted that $150 train for $85. Nonetheless, no harm, no foul, I guess. I would. Oh, I found a way to keep Clarkman down here. You want to play Mr. Freeze? Okay.
And Batman.
Whatever it takes to keep you and Mommy down here.
I want Batman.
There's that one. There is that one.
A Joker Beetle?
Of course. There's that one. Are we good here? Oh.
If you could only build one more set, what would it be?
For the rest of my life? Like building it every day or just only build one more set?
I don't know. It wasn't really specific.
I'd have to make it like a really big set, I guess. I wouldn't want to be like, I'm going to build a $5 Lego Classic set. It'd have to be something huge. Oh no, not this again.
Keep getting question about tips for making Lego videos.
Okay, I'm gonna lay this down to you guys, and this is what I say every time. We'll wait for a second. Okay, shh. This is really important. Okay, if you guys stop, okay? If you guys want to make a Lego video or a Lego channel, make it personal, make it fun. Talk about why you love the Batmobile. Don't just say, oh, the Batmobile has 4 wheels and there's red inside there, and of course it has a windshield. Don't do that. That's the exact wrong way to do it. I'm sorry I'm aggressive on this, but I'm very passionate about making something special. Make it fun, guys. Of course, I mean, there are people that do videos like that and they're very successful. I just don't think that I could do that, and that's not my style, so that's just my recommendation. Maybe someone that does a style of video like that would maybe tell you different. But again, our channels aren't really informative. Ours are more entertainment, so I don't know.
Would you buy any of the Lego Batman sets from 2006 or 2008? Sorry, 2006 to 2008.
See, I don't know. That was during my dark ages of Lego, so I don't even know what they are, but I imagine if I were to look them up, I would probably be into them.
Will you ever make the Batcave?
Probably not. I don't see that being one that I would really enjoy. Joker Manor, potentially, though.
A Joker.
Speaking of that, maybe I should put that one on the list. Does anyone want to see the Joker Manor built in our epic live stream? Because I forgot about that one. So that might be an option.
If Lego could make any licensed theme, what would you want it to be?
Yeah, that's a good question. We got asked that a little bit earlier. I'm going to say this. I know this would never happen, but I'd love to see a Terminator 2 or Terminator theme where you had like John Connor and you have his dirt bike and you've got Arnold and T-1000. That'd be epic. This is the reason I don't like to get my Batman sets, because he redoes the Let's Get Nuts mix every time he gets these sets up.
Let's get nuts.
No. Let's not.
What's your favorite video game?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
You got a lot of questions about Lego Star Wars sets. What's your favorite?
Yeah, I think my favorite set that I don't own is the AT-AT from 2014, I think it was. I would love to get that one. Go ahead, buddy. Where am I at here? I'm just trying to make sure if this seems really boring, it is, because I'm just building this. I'm trying to make sure I don't mess up on this at all.
How much do you like Arnold on a scale of 1 to 10? Do you mean Arnold as in Mr. Freeze? Like the Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, yeah. Man, I loved his movies growing up. You feel the same way, right?
Yeah.
One of the greatest action stars of the 80s and early 90s. And if you consider Jingle All the Way a action film.
Do you play Fortnite?
No. I'm more of a PUBG type guy. I actually got... Hey, shh. I got PUBG for Xbox One. I played a little bit of it, haven't played much of it.
I know, my students are talking about Fortnite.
Fortnite is, I think, the next big thing. Perfect.
Yes, you love making videos, don't you?
Making videos is my passion.
God, what's the voice attack?
I see it.
God, what's the voice?
So cool.
You should review a vintage Lego set. Would you ever buy the Lego Disney Castle?
That's going to be on the list, I think. We might end up doing that one.
That one I might build.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's the voice?
Are you getting Lego Worlds?
I was on sale on Xbox Live for, I think, $15, and I didn't buy it. But I kind of regret not buying it. So I wish I would have picked it up. I've heard mixed things about it, though. Does anybody play that game? Because it's like, I've heard like it's okay, but not great. I heard Minecraft is a lot better, which I do like Minecraft. So I don't know.
What's the voice?
Family or Lego?
Oh, that's an ezy one.
What's the voice?
Family, of course. Family. I mean, can't you have it all, right? You can't.
Do you play Hearts of Iron 4?
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
No. I'm assuming it's a PC game, maybe? I don't do any PC gaming. I have every game system ever made. Yeah, I do. Going back to Nintendo, the original Nintendo, I have everything after that.
Do you like Halo 3?
Yeah, I played that game. I have all the Halo games. I do have quite a bit of a backlog when it comes to Halo. So I haven't played anything after 3.
most desired material object that you want to own in your lifetime? Does a pool count?
Yeah, I'd love to have an in-ground swimming pool. But like, man, that's a tough thing. Like to have one item that you want to own. How about infinite life?
I would love
What's your core?
And I just want to apologize in advance. I do appreciate all you guys being here, but like, I know Clark is very loud, so.
Lego Freak asked, what does he call my sig fig that I sent you?
Hey, how do you say Lego Freak?
Lego Freak.
Lego Freak. Lego Freak.
I choke.
He loves his Lego Freak mini finger.
Clark, can you say let's get nuts?
Let's get nuts.
Of course he can say that.
Oh, let's get nuts. Keep going.
Do you guys...
Stop singing. And the dog.
You guys...
Stop singing.
Do you guys have to encourage him?
And the dog. Let's get nuts. Keep going.
I'm not even going to apologize anymore. You guys did it yourself. I'm not even sorry anymore.
Back. Stop him.
Nope.
Stop singing.
What video game consoles do you own? How many games?
Every one of them. Lots. I have a closet full of totes of video games. It was my thing for a while. I feel like, while we're on the topic of video games though, I pretty much quit for the most part. I don't play a whole lot anymore because I feel like this is a much more productive hobby. Especially considering I can make videos and stuff about it.
Clark, what's your favorite minifinger?
Lego
Oh, Lego Freak is his favorite minifinger. Congratulations.
Will you build a Riddler racer?
I've seen it. Actually, I'm gonna go get Lego Freak. Actually, since he's in the chat, let's go get Lego Freak.
Lego Freak. You're playing Lego Freak.
Yep, I got him. In fact, here's my entire sig fig collection. We've got Lego Freak and we've got Lego Lady 21. That's all the sig figs that I have in the entire world. But there is Lego Freak. And thank you, Lego Freak, for being the first person to ever send us mail. That was really nice of you, and you made Clarkman and me's day.
How long do you see yourself doing YouTube?
The day that I don't make a video will be the day that I'm in my casket.
That's a bit extreme.
Is that aggressive? Here's an important moment in Lego history. You guys see this side? Side 2 is going on.
All About the Brick said, I will send the gingerbread minifigure tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I came up in last night's stream when we opened, I don't know if I still have it over here, when we opened up the elf, Clarkman in the same series saw that there was a gingerbread, which he called the cookie. And I said, could someone send the cookie to us? And someone also said that we're probably going to get like 100 cookies now. So I'm starting a gingerbread army, or a cookie army, if you will. So that will be awesome if we got that. I'm going to start stacking them all up, and we should have like hundreds of them all stacked across our table.
Thank you.
Someone said, I want to send you mail, but I do not know how you can tell me.
In the description to all of our videos, there is a P.O. box address. You can send it there. If you want to send something, we do open it on video, and we share that with you guys. I'll try not to cry in this one.
Okay,
Do we watch, or do you watch Doctor Who?
No, I haven't really gotten into it. I've heard the hype train on it. It's really hard, so.
Did we try watching it once?
I feel like we did. I feel like I watched an episode. I don't know.
I just didn't get into it.
Yeah, I imagine it's one of those things that once you start watching a bunch of them, you probably do get into it.
Do you play Lego Dimensions?
No, I have one Lego Dimensions set, but I only bought it because it was like $2 on Amazon. But I've never played the game.
Favorite TV show?
Survivor. We record that every week that it's on and we watch it.
Oops, just lost it. How is your cut from Roxy? Is there any scar left over?
How's my cut from Roxy?
I want ice cube. I want the ice cube.
His foot?
I
No.
want the ice cube.
Oh, okay, hold on. Elaborate on that question if you could, please. I know there's a bit of a delay,
I
so.
want the ice cube.
Is Clark a Batman fan? Yeah, he likes. a bunch
No,
of
he
different
hates
superheroes.
Batman. He has no interest in Batman at all, which is why he has like 400 Batman sets.
Do you have the Penguin Arctic roller?
No, we don't have that one. I wasn't a huge fan of that set. Of all the Batman movie sets that came out, that one wasn't my favorite. I think the Joker Lowrider is one of my favorites. I love this one. I love the Batmobile. The Tailgater is obviously awesome.
Ice.
He loves the ice. Another groundbreaking moment here, guys.
Give me all weird.
We've got
Help me.
the side of BB-8 completed.
Help. Oh no, what happened to Michael Flick? Sharp ice cube.
So here is the yellow side. It's very important when you're building this. I mentioned this before. There's a blue side and a yellow side. You got to make sure you're putting this on the right side. So I'm actually going to make sure that I do that.
How to achieve Michael Flick?
All right, there it is. Oh, so cool. You guys just watch this for like an hour just to finally do this. Cool.
I want Batman finger, a fire.
Oh my goodness.
Can you make
I'm about ready just to get
customs?
every single set.
I want the fire.
Oh, is there anything else that you want from up here?
Clark has not been to Legoland, but we are planning on taking him.
Yeah, we go to Florida. Legoland is on our list. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't have a kid, I want to go there.
Can you get the Ninjago set that is Chaos Mech?
Oh, yeah, is that the big black one?
K-A-I-S?
Is that the big black one with the big wheel? Could be wrong. You guys know I'm a Ninjago noob.
What is your favorite era of movies? Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, late 80s, early 90s. That's when we were kids and like movies were epic then. Now it's like if you like to see every superhero movie ever made and a sequel for every superhero movie ever made, that's what today's movies are like. How many subscribers did we lose when I said that?
What is your favorite Big Fig?
My favorite is K2SO. Clark's is the Stormtrooper. If that's what we're talking about. Buildable figure, maybe? Or are we talking about, like, Killer Croc? Because we only have Killer Croc and we have Maui. So they're the only two we have. We don't have the Incredible Hulk. But some people have recommended that I get some Incredible Hulk sets to get those.
Star Wars or Lego Bionicle?
Star Wars, for sure. But if you guys do stick around here long enough, I'm talking years, we're eventually going to begin through our Bionicles that we have, too.
That's cute.
How do you get in there?
How is your dog bite on your finger?
Oh, yeah. Boy, you are old school. You're talking about when Roxy bit my finger like in 2011, maybe 2012. We were playing in the water in the creek. I'm throwing a stick for her or whatever. I had the stick in my hand. She comes over and bites, and she bit me in the side of the finger. You guys can still probably see. Took a nice little chunk out of my finger, and it's still there. That whole spot right there is kind of numb, too. I don't know why I'm talking about this on a Lego video, but yeah, I see that? Yeah, Roxy just was like, sharp, right down inside of my finger. So I always have something to remember Roxy.
You were in the water and playing around.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen the Lego Batman movie with Clark?
How many times do you think we've seen it, buddy?
Yeah,
We've seen it a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
You must watch while I'm at school.
Yeah, we watch it. We watch a lot of it. Help if I put the other last remaining pieces.
Where are Firefighter and Ghost?
They are. I don't know where you put them. Oh, they're over there on my other desk.
Look, it's got two faces.
What?
It's got two faces again.
How did he get two faces?
Do you have Lego Ideas Birds?
Yeah, Ideas Birds. I get asked about that set all the time. We have that set. We are going to build it on the first day of spring to tell winter that it's over. Put this on. Yeah, it's still working. Everything is good so far, guys. So I just finished bag 4. Here's what we got. You guys saw me build the very exciting side 1 and the ultra exciting side 2. And about ready to get into bag 5 here. How long has this been going for? Are we going too long?
I don't know.
Oh, that's all right. All right, so I only have one piece left from that. That's a good sign. Bag 5. Bag 5 is essentially the same thing we just did, putting a side on this and a side on this. And then bag 6 is the exciting one where we actually put BB-8's head on, which I think is going to be right up here.
We do watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, no spoilers because we just watched the first episode of season 2.
Greg loves Lego Movie.
Yeah, Lego Movie is my favorite one, the original one. I love the Lego Batman movie, Lego Ninjago movie.
Help me! Help! Uh-oh.
Have you been to the Lego house?
The Lego house?
No.
Explain that to me. I don't know what that is.
We've been to Mark Twain's house, and there was a statue of him and his house both made out of Legos.
Yeah, Mark Twain's house. He had an entire figure of Mark Twain built out of Lego pieces.
And his house.
In his house, too. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Would you get the Simpsons sets?
I'm debating whether to put those on the list or not. I just feel like it's such a niche thing that maybe I'll put it on the list, maybe I won't. The Simpsons house or the Quickie Mart would be kind of cool, and that's kind of in the price range that we're looking at. Again, I think we're right around $200 at this point, thanks to the generous donation of Brickzar. So that could be an option.
You should get the Old Fishing Store. It's a fun set.
That's on the list. I could see that being one that could potentially win. The Old Fishing Store looks great.
Do you like Borderlands?
Yeah, I played the original Borderlands. That's the only one that I've played, though. Oh, you like playing Borderlands? I don't think you've ever played Borderlands.
Are you a Slim Shady?
Am I a Slim Shady?
What's the biggest Lego set you own?
I get that asked that. It's debatable. I don't know how many pieces the Clone Turbo Tank is, but it's between the Clone Turbo Tank and... How many pieces are the Walker? I think the Walker, the Heavy Assault Walker, I think is probably my biggest set that I haven't built yet. But we will one of these days.
Are you going to make a Brickatech stick fig?
Sig fig?
It says stick fig.
I don't know about a Brickatech stick fig, but I do have a sig fig now thanks to Adoyer Lego Studios. He made us that little studio.
What happened to Batman?
How do you get in there? He's frozen.
Will you get the Avengers Tower?
Tower.
Oh.
No, no, I probably won't get that.
Yeah, I froze.
Unless there is an Avengers Towner. I would do the Avengers Towner.
Yeah.
A whole town of just Lego Avengers.
What do you do in your spare time?
I make Lego videos and I edit Lego videos.
What happened to Batman?
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, this is my life.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be a sad, lonely one if I keep it up.
Batman. Yeah.
Did you like my Infinity War joke? I don't know what that was. Did you know that in the past 30 days you've gotten 967,251 views? Wow.
Oh wow, almost 1 million views. I don't really care about views. I'm looking for subscribers. You guys know my #1 goal this year. Well, not my #1 goal. One of my goals is to hit 50,000 subscribers on this channel. And I made that goal when I had like 8,000 subscribers. And we're slowly getting there, which I do want to thank you guys for. We just hit 13,000. And we're not even out of January yet. So I feel like this could actually be a thing. And I don't know what's going to happen when I hit 50. I don't think it's going to change my life. I don't think I'm going to wake up that day and be a different person. But to me, I feel like if I hit 50,000, it's going to be like, I'm doing something right here. And that's going to be an amazing feeling. And I hope that I can make that video someday before or on December 31st. It says, guys, we just hit 50,000 subscribers. So cool.
What is your favorite Disney character?
Who is my favorite Disney character?
Mine's Princess Jasmine.
Hers is Jasmine. Are we talking just about animation? Man, you guys asked some really deep questions. That's a deep question. Maybe mine would be Aladdin then.
Aw.
Or maybe, geez, I really loved Little Mermaid growing up. Don't laugh at me, guys. But I loved Little Mermaid. That movie came out at the perfect time for me, and maybe it's Ariel then.
Are you kidding?
I don't know. Like, I remember, you remember back when McDonald's had awesome Happy Meal
That was
toys?
my favorite too. That was the first movie I saw in the theaters was Little Mermaid.
Yeah, like 1990-91 was like a magical time in my life. I was like 5 or 6 years old. And Little Mermaid, I remember McDonald's had the toys and I was like destined or like dedicated to getting them all. And it was a big deal, especially Eric in the little yellow boat so you could put him in the tub. Man, those were the days.
Eric was a tool though. That was
Yeah, but he had a yellow boat and you could put him in that and that was really cool to float around the bathtub.
Oh, but he had
Yeah.
Are you gonna get the Saturn V?
No, in fact, I'm taking that one off the list because I don't think the Saturn V would be very interesting to build. I just think like if we were doing that, it'd be almost as interesting as building a BB-8. How did you do that? You have 2 of them. That's incredible. Magic tricks with Clark.
What is your favorite video that you have made?
On this channel? Probably that first one that we did with Clark where we were doing people in the park. Although I just rewatched the Learning Duplo video, and that was the first time that Clark ever played with. Wow, and that was the first time Clark ever played with Lego, and it was just really fun to go back and watch that because it was like a year ago. It was really cool.
Are you gonna watch Avengers of Infinity War when it comes out?
I'm probably not gonna go out of my way to watch it. Honestly, I'm kind of over the whole superhero thing.
They do overdo it.
Like I was into it for so many years, but now it's just getting out of control. Like we talked about Black Panther earlier. It's like I don't even know who Black Panther is. Like everybody knows Spider-Man. People know Iron Man. They know all this stuff, and it's like I don't know. It's just like a cash grab at this point, in my opinion. How many subscribers did you lose for that?
Are you going to put
all these amazing? He finds all these amazing things that happen while we're streaming.
Are you going to put episode 7 Millennium Falcon on the list because it got 6 minifingers and a BB-8?
How much money is that one? If it's in the price range, that one might be an option too.
What is your least favorite Lego set?
I always get asked that question, and I can't really say because I just probably never bought it. So that's always my answer.
What is your favorite game?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
I didn't say video game.
My favorite like board game?
I don't know, it just says game.
I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 5.
How did you and Mrs. Brickatech meet?
We went to high school together, or actually all the way up through junior high and high school. It's been a long road.
Specifically, we met in 7th grade English class. We sat across from each other.
Okay.
Thanks for remembering.
I remember that. You guys are going to get me divorced. Come on now.
I can put Batman in there.
Sure. Anybody else you want to put in here?
I'm going to watch the Lego Movie 2.
When is that coming out?
Love it.
You know I'm going to be there the first day.
Enough Batman in there.
It's bound to come out soon. Like, when was the original one? Like, the beginning of 2014, I want to say. Like, I know it takes a long time to make them, but... Oh, you want to put Robin in there, too?
We love Mario.
Oh, was that the question, Mario or Sonic?
No, just... Do you like Mario?
Oh.
What's your favorite board game?
Favorite board game? Well, we played Scrabble the other night. That was a fun time. Until I lost by 1 point. So I'm probably never going to play that again.
Do you like sports?
Yeah, I get that question quite a bit. I used to watch a lot of sports, but I kind of quit because I realized it wasn't accomplishing anything in my life. Like, if I watched a sports game for 3 hours, and then I got to the end of it, my team won, my team lost, didn't make a difference. It just doesn't.
Will you be taking your wife out on a date for Valentine's Day?
You guys. This stream's over. No, I don't know. Are we going to do anything for Valentine's Day?
I don't know.
Probably not on Valentine's Day, depending on what day of the week it is, but maybe we'll do something. Maybe we can do a live stream together. Let's live stream our date.
Yeah, I'm over it.
If you guys can't tell, I'm kind of obsessed with live streaming these days. I love it.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, I've been a little obsessed.
I'll go bring Batman's boat.
What?
I have to get Batman's boat back.
Hey, you should do this with Clark.
I
And
got
play
Batman's
Lego
boat.
Worlds. It is very, very, I think they meant to say fun.
Lego Worlds is fun. Yeah, we
I have
Clark.
to get a good truck.
Okay, go ahead. Clark's still a little young for video games. I think once he gets a little older, we'll probably get into that. And we'll probably make a video game channel or something on it.
I'm almost there.
Did you find it?
Right,
All right.
What set did you like building most?
I don't know. I have fun with all these sets. I enjoy building every day. It's so much fun. I like the sense of accomplishment. Not only like do I get the accomplishment from building the set and having fun with it and sharing that with Clark, but then I get to make the video, and then it's like really enjoyable after I upload the video. All these comments come through and people are like, "I love the video," and it's just such a rewarding thing to do. So again, if you don't have a Lego channel or any kind of YouTube channel, I'd recommend making one because it's just a lot of fun. It's very rewarding. And plus, if you don't like the comments that people leave for you, you can just delete them.
Just put Batman there.
Hmm?
Just put Batman.
Okay.
Oh, that's another piece. What?
Roxy's sleeping, so I don't want to disturb her.
Oh, they want a Roxy cameo? Here, I think he has to stand in here, okay?
What's Dear Evan Hansen?
No
The
idea.
Stand?
Yep, he stands. Where's the steering wheel thing for it? Lost.
Lost.
When
Oh,
are
it's
you
right here.
going to get Clark a channel?
I'm sure he's going to start a channel eventually. Yeah, that piece is missing.
Piece of miss.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, buddy. It's okay.
A lot of these are questions that you've already answered, so I'm not reading them. In
That's
case you're wondering.
That's okay. Mrs. Bricktech's trying to find some new questions for me to answer.
What set was a letdown?
That I've built. I don't know. I'm looking over at my shelf right now. I don't know. The thing is, like, when I buy Lego sets, I buy the ones that I really love. Like, these are sets that I've looked at and bought for the specific reason that I really want that set. So usually I don't get let down. You kind of know what to expect when you get a Lego set. Like, you can pretty much tell what it's going to be.
Look! He's the cook.
Luckily, Clark has never eaten a Lego piece.
No, he doesn't really do that.
It's coffee. See, it's coffee.
Oh, he's got coffee? So cool. You're doing a
There was
good job on the
question
stream.
about our jobs. I teach high school English.
It's the cook.
I quit my
He's
job
a
to follow my
clock.
dreams.
Look, it's the cook. He's the cook. Look,
Does
it's the
Clark like
clock.
Chuck and Friends? I don't know what that is.
Chuck and Friends? Never heard of it.
Thomas, what?
Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle, and
Look,
can
it's
you
the
do
Star
Lego
Wheel.
Ninja Turtles?
It's the turtle.
We do have a...
Look, it's the wheel.
Wow, we do have a turtle set. My favorite Ninja Turtle growing up was
Michelangelo?
Leonardo.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually Michelangelo's.
Michelangelo is the party dude, of course, but I like Leonardo for being the leadership and stuff. And I have a ton of action figures. If you guys ever want to do like a toy room type thing, we should definitely get that going because I have so many toys from my childhood.
No, I kind of like Donatello.
Because he's purple.
No. Well, Donatello, I'm trying to remember
He
the
was-
original.
He was like the guy that was good with like he was like the scientist type guy.
Yeah, like he seemed to be the one to bring them all together in the movie when they were having some struggles, conflicts amongst themselves.
Good thing you didn't say Raphael because he was like the jerk.
Yeah, he was kind of a jerk.
Everybody had their own personality. Mikey was like the one that like was like the party animal and didn't give a crap. Leo was the guy that tried to bring them together. All right, so I think we're good here. If you guys can't even see what I'm building anymore. This is what I have going on. Again, this is kind of a boring thing to do on a live stream now. I'm finding that out now.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
So when we do our epic Lego build, I don't want it to be a set like this because this is just kind of.
Any Bricklink store recommendations?
I've only ever purchased from Bricklink 2 orders. That was just to get my little Bricktech logo. I will say I wasn't a huge fan of the process because I only bought a few.
Come on, Daddy.
I only bought a few pieces, like maybe less than 200, and shipping absolutely murdered me. Like it was like $10 to ship all that stuff, so I didn't have a very good experience on my first time.
Turn.
But I imagine if I were to buy in bulk or buy sets, it would probably be a good place to do
I
it.
think I'm out.
You're leaving?
Yeah, this has been. Well,
Ow.
I probably had, I don't know, what do you think, like 20 minutes in that other
Yeah, there's about
stream?
20 in that one. How
And
long is
there's
it?
almost 40 in this one.
It's an hour.
Yeah, I have essays to grade.
I gotta finish this build, I feel.
Okay. Clark, you coming
Okay.
upstairs, buddy?
That's the plan.
He's still playing. Alright, I will do my best here to keep building this, and I'll try to talk to you guys as well. No face reveal until 20K. Alright. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you so much for being my ultimate chat reader. Today I got an ultimate chat reader and I got a tire put togetherer. I feel blessed. And now they all left me. This is where I get really depressed. End it all.
Can I get his drink?
Yeah.
You okay?
Did he fall down the stairs?
No.
Oh my goodness.
No, he's alright.
All right. Jeez Louise. Everything almost went really bad there. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. The face reveal, yeah. Oh. Wow, your wife is beautiful. Well, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. Oh, everyone says, don't worry, we're here for you. This is where I'm not going to be productive anymore, though, because I want to chat with you guys, which is the reason I do these live streams. I guess I can move over a little bit, too, so our shot's a little better. Can we get a Roxy Bear? I don't even know if I'll get Roxy Bear down here. Can you make a montage of Clark breaking sets? Yeah, all I'd have to do is just do a like a playlist of all of our videos, because our videos are constantly him just smashing stuff for the most part, and me fixing it. What'd I do wrong here, guys? Something. Oh, okay, we're okay here. This is not a set that you want to not pay a lot of attention on. Do you have Mr. Gold? No, I don't. In fact, I watched a video on that today. What's that thing selling for these days? I remember that was like a really hot item, and it was going for like thousands of dollars. Is it still going that high, or is it one of those things that was like a fad and then it kind of died off? Oh, people are recommending to get a bunch of cheap sets and give them to Clark. Yeah, what I do is anything I find at a yard sale, that becomes his collection. So you guys saw us organize Clark Man's collection the one time. That was all stuff that I found at yard sales, so that just becomes his. And all the box sets that we buy, I put them on the shelf. Do I like the building of BB-8? Honestly, I'm more excited about the finished BB-8 than I am about the build, because this has been kind of boring, honestly. You guys have been watching me build this. I was warned about this. I was warned that it was a difficult build. I was warned that it was a boring build, and it's kind of been both. Although it wouldn't be difficult if I wasn't streaming while I was doing it. So Mr. Gold is selling for like $1,000 still. That's crazy. That's $1,000 for a little piece of plastic, unless he actually is made of gold, which I don't think that's the case. Millennium Falcon's $150, so it's in the range. Yeah, we've surpassed the $150 range. We're at like $200 right now. So the diner is in range. I think I had a list somewhere that I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. I'll throw stuff on the list. Whatever collab with Brickstar, yeah, I would love to, honestly. I think he's, again, I can't say enough good things about him, except for the defective set that he sent us, which again is just a joke. Just having some fun. But that was really nice of him to send us that stuff. And also Lego Lady, that was unbelievable, wasn't it? Like, she sent us, wow, how many sets did she send us? Must have been like at least 3 sets, the block tape, the blind bags, the toy for Roxy, the treats for Roxy. That was unbelievable that somebody would go out of their way like that and send something of that much value. Like, I pictured, like, when I opened a P.O. box, I thought, oh, we're gonna get some letters and stuff, and like, to get something like that was incredible. It was something. There is a lot of good people here. Do I like Lego Technic? Yeah, I like Lego Technic. It's not something that I do a lot of, because again, it's not something I can really share with Clark. I try to get sets that I feel like he would enjoy too. So we don't do a lot of Lego Technic at all. Why do I never buy Lego Police sets? No, they're not my favorite set. I like Lego Creator the best, but Lego City is something that we're into as well. I should get some Star Wars battle packs. Yeah, that'd probably be good for Clark Man to have some minifigures and stuff with. That'd be kind of cool. Do you think Clark will break your BB-8 when you're gone? I don't know. I'm going to try to keep this one safe. Pretty much, he's broken pretty much everything I've given to him. I don't think this one you're really going to be able to do much with. It's a pretty solid build. He might knock a side off of it or something, but as long as I can keep the gears and everything inside of it maintained, and he doesn't mess that up, which could be a disaster, I think we'll be okay. But I am going to let him at least play with it, maybe under some strict supervision. Maybe I'll put it over here so you guys can actually see what I'm working on too. Do I like vehicles more or buildings? I think I like vehicles better. It seems like that's what I gravitate toward, especially with the Creator line. A lot of this stuff is mostly vehicles, so that's why I would say that. But I do like building buildings as well. Am I going to do Brickatech merch? Yeah, that's on the way. I'm waiting for a t-shirt to come back from Teespring, who I designed one with, to compare the quality and just make sure it's up to par. Because I don't want to sell t-shirts that I don't believe in. Because, like I said before, if I would have done that with Redbubble, that would have been a disaster if you guys would have went and ordered a bunch of those shirts and they came out as bad as they did. And I would have felt terrible about that. When am I getting new chickens? Yeah, if you guys don't subscribe to Greg's World, go over there and subscribe. Me and Clark are doing live streams on there. It's just like my life. Right now, my chicken supply is really low, and they're all pretty older, so I don't think they're really laying any eggs anymore. Plus, it's wintertime, so they don't lay eggs in the winter. So we're going to get some more chickens here in the spring, and I'm probably going to take you guys along with me on that process. So if you have any interest in any kind of like rural living type stuff like that, and I do a garden every year as well, you guys can check that out. Again, it's called Greg's World. But yeah, right now I only have 3 chickens right now. They've dwindled down just because of predators and stuff like that. All right, I'm putting another side on this, guys. It is cool we got some Greg's World people in here too. I see a lot of the Lego people come over to Greg's World, but I don't really see many Greg's World people coming over to Lego because it's such a niche topic. But here we go. This thing's really taking shape. If you look at it from this side, everything looks good, but then you look at it this side and yeah, we got one more side to do. And that's where we're going to wrap this up tonight. I'm going to finish up the rest of this. I always feel, and I say this every time that I wrap up my videos, I always feel like my videos go like 20 minutes too long. So you guys let me know if this is dragging on, and we can always cut it, and I can just show you tomorrow what we finished here. Okay, you guys want me to keep going to finish BB-8? Well, we're going to get at least this part done, and then we just have the head to build next. I'm not going to do that tonight. That's going to run too long. What'd you guys think about the time that I started? Was that a good time for everybody? I know some people in the UK were saying I usually stream too late. Tonight, though, we did a little bit early. It's 6:30 my time right now. So I feel like that kind of works for everybody. That's early enough for people in Europe to watch, mostly, and especially UK, because I think you're 5 hours ahead of me. And then people on the West Coast, they're 3 hours behind us. So right now it's 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast, which is a little early, but you know, it just kind of worked for us. And you know, I guess the best time to stream is whenever it's best for the person that's actually doing the streaming. Yeah, so okay, so it's 3:28 right now. Yeah, I mean that's a little early. I try to schedule my stuff for when people are getting out of school and they're home, but you kind of just have to vary it up, I suppose. In fact, I've thought about streaming at like noon every day just for the people in the UK, because again, a lot of people are like, I'm in the UK, I need videos. So if I did it at noon here, it'd be like 5 p.m. in the UK. But I think doing a vlog like we do every day and doing a late night or evening stream like this is probably about the most that I could really fit into my schedule. Yeah, a lot of people are in the same time zone I'm in, it looks like, too. Except in Sweden, it's 12:30 a.m. I don't know if I would stay up for this. You're not missing much. This is, here, if you want to go to bed and you're in Sweden right now, see this? Or you see this? This is what it's going to look like here in about a minute. Well, maybe longer than that. So why don't you just go to bed? Save yourself the trouble. Thank you for the donation, MothboyKY79. Appreciate that. That put us $1 closer to whatever set we're going to get into. And I'm going to make a video tomorrow, I think. I'm trying to figure that out for my schedule. Just going to shoot a quick video in the morning talking about the sets that we're looking at, and hopefully everyone gets a chance to vote on it. I'm going to leave that poll open for a very long time so everyone can vote. When's this stream over? It's going to be over as soon as I finish up this last side here, which hopefully is going to be sooner rather than later. But if you want to bail on us, that's fine. I understand. Let me see where I'm at here. So we got that. feel like I just skipped ahead like way too far. Okay. Am I going to get the Avengers Infinity War sets? I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. Probably not. I'm not a huge fan. So it's hard to say. Okay, we got that on. Where am I at here? I really wish Mrs. Brickatect was back, so I didn't have to focus so much on the chat and the build. Rarest item I have. I don't have anything super rare because I've only been collecting for the last few years. So I won't say anything I have is overly rare. Yeah, Clark's upstairs. He's wreaking havoc up there like he tends to do. You know how he is. What do I think of Lego Movie 2? I'm excited to see it, actually. I don't know when it's coming out. I haven't heard anything about it, but I really can't wait for it. Clarkman is going wild up there. Can you guys hear that? He's up there yelling. Oh, he's saying Mommy Monster? Or Roxy Monster, I think. Well, thank you for the donation again. I appreciate that. We're another $1 closer to the epic Lego build. You guys have been very generous with the donations. I really appreciate that. All right, where am I at here? Got that. Okay. Things are looking good here. This is what I have. Working on the last side of BB-8. All right, Lego Freak said he's going, may have to go to Philly Brick Fest. I've thought about it and really think we can. Yeah, you should, especially since you live in Pennsylvania. That's probably your best option. It's we're definitely going to be going. We're going to go as an entire family. I think it's a Friday and Saturday. I don't know if we need to be there both days, but I definitely like to go for Saturday. It's going to be me, Mrs. Brickatect, and Clark Man, and we're going to be hanging out there. I'm looking forward to going there, and I'm really excited about that. That's in, I think, late April. So I'd love to see you there, Lego Freak, if you do go. That'd be pretty cool. We can catch up there. Oh, you guys are saying the best YouTuber. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I never, whenever I hear that, I never, like, fully feel that because there's so much other great content. I don't feel like I'm anywhere close to that. But I really do love sharing what we do here, and I'm just very happy that you guys are willing to watch our stuff, and I love the positive feedback that we get from it. So it just makes me want to do it even more. And I appreciate you guys, especially if you're watching right now. How many people are watching this? I don't even know. I just appreciate you guys sitting through this without all the other entertainment with a Clark Man and Mrs. Brickatect reading the comments, me struggling through it by myself. That means a lot to me. How'd I come up with the name Clark Man? Well, I just started calling him that. I called him Clark Man. And that kind of stuck. Do I like Lego Harry Potter? I've really never seen the movies. We watched the first Harry Potter movie like very recently, and I just couldn't get into it. So I don't know. Maybe the sets will be good though, and I'm not going to let my opinion of the movie or the lack of seeing the movie hold me back from buying them. So there's a good chance that I'll buy Harry Potter sets that are coming out soon. Again, a lot of the best YouTuber. Thank you so much for that. Carmen says, you inspired me to start my own channel. I'm glad. Nothing makes me happier than when people say that I inspired them to start a channel. If I could do anything, I'd like to inspire people to not only start a Lego channel, but to start any kind of channel. If you're into cooking, make a cooking channel. Do whatever you love to do. And again, if you do it long enough, people will follow you. They'll find you. Maybe someday you'll be really successful at it. You got to start somewhere. Everyone thinks that if you make a channel, you have to be like the best ever, and it's just not the case. Go back and watch my videos, even on this channel, from like 2013, 14, 15. Look at them, and you can see just how bad they are. Not saying my channel right now is amazing or the videos are amazing, but we've come a long way, and it just takes a lot of practice. So just get started. That's the most important thing you can do. Do I like Duplo? Not really. Not. I guess I'm a little older than what the Duplo audience is, but I don't go out of my way to collect Duplo. And Clark really isn't a Duplo. He's not into Duplo anymore because he's now into all the sets that I play with. What's my opinion on the Building Bigger Thinking classic sets? Yeah, they look awesome. In fact, I consider those to be classic line. I love the classic sets for this year. In fact, I think classic might be a great thing to build on these live streams because it's a bunch of small stuff. So I could build something small, we could talk in the chat, I could go back to building and kind of be productive versus struggling with this and trying to talk and do all the stuff that we're doing here. But again, I appreciate you guys sitting through it. Doing my best. And if you're wondering why I'm building this so slowly, I just keep going back through to check myself to make sure we're good. Because I messed up the very first build. Do I like Lego Castle? Yeah, I do actually. I wish they would bring that back. That'd be very cool. Do I like Nexo Knights? No, not really. One thing I don't like about Nexo Knights, and this may offend Nexo Knight fans, is that it's just, I like sets that you can build a lot of stuff out of. Like, that's why I like Creator. Nexo Knights, I feel like it confines you to building just those sets. There's too many very specific pieces with it, so I never really got into it. Am I interested in vintage sets? I'm starting to collect a few from the 50s through 70s. They're fun, but rather expensive. Yeah, I can imagine that. I do like some of the builds from them, but I don't see myself like spending the money on collecting them though, because that is a lot of money, like you said. I'm having so much fun just collecting the sets that are coming out each year right now. Do I like Ninjago at all? I do actually. I like the movie. I think I just lost a piece. I like the movie somewhat. I do like the Ninjago City set, which is going to be on the list of our epic builds. And maybe that one will get voted for, and we'll build that on a live stream. But that is probably the most expensive set that I'm going to put on there, and that's $350, which is a lot of money. But I think we could slowly but surely get there. Can I reach 100 subscribers? I'm so close. My recommendation for that is to go make videos. Make videos. I don't know if I would try to promote your channel in a live chat. I wouldn't promote your channel in comments. I would just make videos and let people find them. If they're good, people will subscribe. If you think, and that's the one thing I want to talk about, if you think that someone shouting you out or whatever is going to get you all these subscribers, it's not. You really have to have something to back it up. Like when I did the I Build with Bricks thing and he won the subscriber giveaway, people just didn't subscribe to him because I told him to go over there and subscribe. I had a lot of good things to say about him, and he had a lot of great videos that he had already made. So that was the reason people subscribed to him. That's why he got 500 subscribers in a just short period of time. You have to have something to offer. And what good is it if you have all these subscribers and none of them are watching your videos? Because I imagine that's what happens when you go around trying to ask for subscribers. People are like, you know, I'll subscribe to you, you subscribe to me, and then neither one of you watch each other's videos. It's kind of pointless, isn't it? And I don't say that to be mean, it's just the honest truth. Oh, can I do another Home Alone with Clark? Yeah, that series is probably my favorite series of videos that I've done. If you guys haven't seen them, go check them out on Greg's World. Home Alone with Clark. It's back when Clark was younger, and I have a series of, I think, like 11 or 12 videos where it was just me and him for like the first time ever all the way up until like a while ago. And I would record everything that happened throughout that day, and it's just really fascinating to see how things change as time goes by. And you can see me taking care of Clark when he's a couple months old, and you know, just trying to get him to not spit up his food and stuff. It's incredible. As bad as that review is, it was an amazing time, and I'm happy to have that stuff recorded. But now every day is Home Alone with Clark, so I don't really record it because it's just my normal life. I guess if you want to call our daily vlog these Lego videos, that's sort of what we do. I record a video every day of us doing this. Do you like to modify your Lego sets? I do if I have time to do it. But again, right now I'm so focused on getting through my backlog that I pretty much just build a set and then I move on to the next one. In the future, I'd like this channel to be more artistic, where instead of building sets all the time, I do a lot of mocks and things like that. That's my ultimate goal. What's my favorite part of building Legos? I guess just the act of doing it. I find it very therapeutic, and I also like the completion of it too. To have something when you're finished up that you can look at that you created, I think is pretty powerful. So I like that. What other things do I like beside Lego? Well, my number one obsession is YouTube, making videos on YouTube. If it wasn't Lego videos, I'd be making some type of other video, I'm sure. In fact, I did for a number of years before I started the Lego channel. So I don't know, that's probably what I'd be doing. I'd be making YouTube videos. Do I have the Emerald Knight set? No, I don't. That one would be a great one to get, though, wouldn't it? That'd be fantastic to get that. I made a mock in my room yesterday. I drew up dimensions in one of my boring classes. Hey, at least you're doing something productive in school. That'd be pretty cool. I've always thought about that too as a kid. Like I think I ended up making a copy of our house. It wasn't super accurate, but that'd be pretty cool. And we're getting down to the end here, so if you guys are sticking with us, how long has this been going on for? Over 1 hour. I can't imagine anybody after the fact wanting to come back and watch us at this point. So we'll just assume that this is going to be pretty much the last time anyone sees this. I'll give you guys a quick update here in just a second as to where I'm at. Am I planning to get more Star Wars sets? Not in the immediate future, I'm not. There's a few that I want from this year. I'm going to make a video because I get asked about it a lot. I'm going to make a video of the sets that I want from 2018. I don't know if it's going to be like a top 10 or if I'm just going to list out the ones that I do want. But we'll go through that and you guys can see all the stuff that I plan to buy. Again, when you have a backlog like mine, it's plenty to keep you busy. Here's what I just built. This is the side of BB-8, of course. And now I'm going to put that onto BB-8, hopefully, without messing anything up. Let's see how this looks. I don't think I'm supposed to have that. Let's see here. I think I did mess something up, actually. That's not good. Yeah, I think I need to rotate this 90 degrees. That's kind of sucky. Let's see here. Yeah, I probably should have paid closer attention to that. Oh well, that's fine. I think what I'll do is I'll just fix this up after the stream. And my battery's getting low on my phone anyway. So this is pretty much where we're at. I'll show you on the next update, me finishing this last little part, and then in the next live stream, or maybe sometime after that, the next stream that you see of this, we're going to put the head on the BB-8 and finish it out. So that is it for tonight. I appreciate all of you guys watching this stream as long